Oh, believe me, I'm as surprised as you are.
Deathsinger, I should have known you were responsible for this sinister plot.
You're right. You should have known. How long has it been?
154 years, Ingressus.
You had 154 years to prepare, yet still I return to a battle? Where are my prime songs?
Thalius and Darius moved them before we could attack, but we...
You do not have them?
No, sir. But we may know where one is.
You may know where one is. Have you at least prevented the Ender Knight's return?
No Ender Knights have appeared since the Great War. However, we were unable to retrieve the remaining Ender Dragon eggs.
And Achillean?
We heard you killed him before entering the portal.
Finally, some good news. Come. We have much work to do, and not a moment to waste.
The Knights of Ardonia must be desperate if they're calling upon Magnarites. I always thought your kind was dangerous and strong. You don't quite look like either. I'm so glad that our paths keep crossing. You watched and ran as I killed Thalius, put up a pitiful fight at the vault, and have returned to shame yourself once again. It's no wonder you are clanless. No clan would welcome a weakling like yourself.
You're going to pay for the atrocities you've committed, Tigrin.
One does not pay for such things. One is rewarded. Like this, for instance. A beautiful sword. For the best of the Voltaris to wield.
You and the rest of the Voltaris. You're all just pawns of the Nether. In the end, you're nothing without them.
For you to die by Thalius's blade.
Your son, right?
Yeah, that's me.
These belong to Igneous. He wrote about his travels in some of them. He wrote about you. We thought you shouldn't have them.
I was hoping I'd get to see him again someday. What happened?
He ended the operation of Khartan and our conflict with Cydonia. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for his sacrifice. I'm sorry.
Igneous always said his life was short, and he wanted to make a difference. I'm glad he was able to.
Magnaras have a tradition. We name all our mountains and cities after heroes and leaders. Tartarus, Kylos, Markar. One was nearly named Malachi, but I think the new name will be much more appropriate.
My greatest achievements were not the tools I forged, but the students that I taught. Continue making me proud, Val, and let my teachings live on through you.
I know your markings. I remember them well. You are a brother of Thalius and Doris.
Indeed I am. My name is Gallius, last surviving member of my family.
Then you must know where Thalius hid my prime songs.
Thalius never told me. And if he did, I would not reveal their location to you.
Do you know what your brother did to my people?
He was a champion against the Voltaris.
Champions, they call them. He slaughtered my family and nearly brought my clan to extinction. I was there. I was there when he killed the last of us. Killing the last of us. It's only fair that I kill the last of his.
We were told that our brother was killed, but here you are at long last. So I'm a Voltaris.
Only half Voltaris. We share Sandaris blood in our family, unfortunately.
When the Voltaris discovered the truth of our lineage, they hunted down and killed both of our parents. We assumed that you were killed along with them. However, they must have managed to send you away first.
You should really consider yourself lucky, Sen. The circumstances of your upbringing were far superior to our own.
I can't believe I'm Voltaris. All this time.
Welcome back to the family.
That was Deltheus. Don't mind him. We all have reason to envy you. Times have been hard on the Voltaris these past years. Now, let me get a closer look at you. So, what have you been up to all these years? What's it like? I'm sorry. I shouldn't be the one asking all the questions. I'm sure you have many of your own. Where have you been all this time? Most of the Voltaris have been hiding in the Barrier Mountains. The terrain is rugged and dangerous, which deters travelers and makes for a rough lifestyle. Do you agree with what the Voltaris are doing? To an extent, many Voltaris, such as Tigrid and Lucidius, are extremists in their ideals. They seek not only peace with the world, but also crave revenge. And what do you want? I just want to live a normal life again. Perhaps settle in old Voltaria, where our clan once lived. I clearly won't be fighting in the war. So, ultimately, the fate of our clan will be up to the rest of the Voltaris. Including you, Sen. But we're not Voltaris, Almrak. We're only half. I myself am just an outcast. Clanless. You know, if Ingressus allows it, he could initiate you. You'll no longer be clanless. Delthius sees it as misfortune, but I see it as an opportunity that we share the lineage of 2 clans. We could be the ones to finally bring peace between the 5 clans. Ingressus has summoned you to his chambers. It was a pleasure having this opportunity to converse, Sen. I hope we speak again soon.
A necromancer!
Astounding observation. We've met before, I believe.
Come on, Lucan. We don't need help from this scum.
We're looking for people to join our rebellion. The Shadow said you were a good choice.
Lucan!
Perhaps not. But as you've already begun, you might as well finish what you came to say. There is only one Shadow, and it looms over us all. My name is Zarya, and I will gladly fight against the Nether.
You served the Necrolord to destroy Feldon. Why would you fight with us now?
The Nether killed my master and destroyed everything he stood for. Zon Voltaris, or the Necrolord as he was known to most, recruited people like myself, people without wealth, land, or family. He promised us all this and more when we conquered the world. You cannot blame us for seizing such an opportunity.
I can blame you for all the innocent people you killed during your conquest. So what? You help us, we overthrow the Nether. What will you do then, Zarya?
It matters little to me. I came from nothing, and I will return to nothing.
So, we have an agreement?
You have my word.
Please enter, Sen. Take a seat if you wish, although I myself prefer to stand. Do I frighten you?
Somewhat.
Good. That is how it should be. A little fear commands obedience. However, one must also balance fear with respect. Our differences are not as great as you might think, Sen. I as well was raised by another clan. However, I had the fortune of being initiated as an Astoris to hide my shame.
I thought you faked the Nestoris colors.
There is only so much I will tell you, Sen, until the time is right. My story is not one I am willing to share lightly.
So, what do you want with me?
I could kill you. Many of the Voltaris would be pleased with that. But despite what people have named me, I do not kill without reason. And killing you will not bring me any closer to the Prime Songs. I am going to release you, because you are a Voltaris, whether you accept it or not. But continue to oppose me, and I will destroy you, just as I did Achillean. I also have an offer. Bring me the 2 Prime Songs, and I will destroy the Nether, and settle in Old Voltaria with the rest of my clan, and leave you in peace.
Why do you want the Prime Songs? If you say you will leave us in peace, then what need do you have for such power?
You do not know what it is like, living in fear. There was a time when all 5 Ardoni clans lived in harmony. The Voltaris were the youngest clan, and
perhaps the most curious about the very nature of songs. But many opposed this research, and tensions arose between the clans. Perhaps it was fate, or merely misfortune, that at this time we made the greatest discovery of all.
The Prime songs?
Yes. The Prime songs. However, there were only 4. The other clans decided to split the Primes amongst themselves to balance the power, and the Voltaris were denied a share of that power. Offended and outraged, we demanded a fair compromise. Instead, the clans united against us and banished us from Ardonia. But we are a stubborn clan and refused to leave. But they still had the greatest weapon of all. Each season they would hold a tournament, and the victor would be given the Prime songs to wield. These champions were then tasked to hunt down and destroy the Voltaris. Your friend Thalius Andaris was one such champion. One by one, our havens fell. I was raised in a small camp, deep within the barrier mountains of Northwind. It was here that the final slaughter of our people took place. I still remember watching as everyone I had ever known was killed. The master of our clan at the time, Dominus Voltaris, hurried me out of the battle and imparted to me both Voltar and leadership of the clan. Dominus was killed, and I alone escaped. You will not find these tales on the walls of time, nor will humans sing songs of this war. You may attempt to tell others of this truth, but none shall believe you. You do not understand the power of the Prime songs. They have an irresistible allure, one that corrupts your very nature. This is why the other clan masters stole them from us in the first place. And I was overcome by their corruption as well.
Why have you told me all this?
Because you asked, Sen. And because you may yet succeed where I have failed. Perhaps I revealed a bit more than I should have. And perhaps not. Either way, this war is about to come to a close. For now, I will let you go. Remember my offer, Sen. Let us walk. We have matters to discuss. I have always wondered if my actions were to be written upon the walls of time, but never had I imagined an entire wall would be dedicated to my legacy.
There's not a single mention of the travesties which plague our history.
We should have the Galatians tear down these walls and rewrite them.
No need. There are still more walls to be written. Some very soon, I imagine. I believe it is time to go forward with our plan.
I agree. Too long have we lived in the freezing north. I can't bear it much longer.
Are you sure the timing is right?
I have received word from my informant that everything is falling into place, and we must be ready to act swiftly. What we are about to do is extremely dangerous, but may be necessary to ensure the future of our clan. I would not ask any of you to join me without your consent.
We're with you, Ingressus.
It means a better future for the Voltaris. I'm in.
Good. Have the clan ready.
What do you need this time? Can't you leave an old man in peace?
Actually, we're here for you, Solomon.
Sen! How... What are you doing here?
You betrayed us.
Betrayed? Why, I only did what I had to stay alive, darling. You can hardly blame me for that, can you?
Thalius died to keep the Prime Song safe. He and so many others sacrificed themselves for the good of Ardonia. And here you are, betraying Ardonia for the good of yourself.
Sen, come on now. We can work this out. You wouldn't kill an unarmed man, would you? Ah!
We have to move quickly before someone detects us. Get everyone into position.
Sen, it pleases me to know you are alive.
Deathsinger, this is the end.
Yes, I'm afraid it is. Sen, soon you will be the last surviving Voltaris. The others, they are all dead.
How did this happen?
Please, Sen.
Take Voltar and run! With this, you are now the master of the Voltaris clan.
Master Angus! Who is he?
You are holding Voltar in your hands, Hylian. This is a master of the Voltaris.
But he's so young!
If the other clans find out about this, they will surely kill him.
Maybe we should just kill him. He's Voltaris after all.
I will not murder an injured Ardonia under my care. You must understand, Hylian. Many of these Voltaris now fight to stay alive. I will do what I must to shield him from harm. Perhaps it may even begin to heal the wound between our clans.
I wish to thank you for rescuing me. I thought if the sea didn't swallow me up, someone would surely kill me afterwards.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Is there anything I can do to help? I don't know how to catch fish, but I'd be happy to learn.
I'm sure fishing is not very exciting compared to what you grew up with.
I would welcome the change of pace. Also, I don't exactly have anyone else to talk with.
Yes, I keep these item secrets.
I thought I lost these. In the ocean.
but I think the time is right for them to be returned to their owner. We were unsure and worried of your intentions at first, but you have proven yourselves and honorable, and Victor's Ardoni, they belong to you.
Thank you, Master Aegis. I wish that all the clans one day share your compassion. It is only fair that I teach you one of my skills in return. A skill that may one day save your life.
I've never even held a sword before.
As I had never caught a fish until meeting you. Everything can be learned with time and effort.
I heard the Nether is invading locations around Ardonia, and that there is going to be a tournament in a few days. A new champion will arise to wield the Prime Songs once again.
Why did the clans insist upon using them? When will they learn to put those dangers to rest?
Ingressus? What's wrong?
Do you not know? The Prime Songs have been used against my people for generations. I watched them kill my master and hundreds more.
You should enter the tournament, Ingressus. You are the best swordsman I have ever known, and you claim to be equally skilled with songs.
For what purpose?
If you win, the Prime Songs will be yours. For a time, at least. You can then reveal yourself as Voltaris, and show the people you mean them no harm.
Perhaps you're right. And after defeating the Nether, I could use the songs to help locate and protect the rest of my clan. Thank you, Achillean. You have been like a brother to me.
As have you, Ingressus.
The others are all dead, Aegis. Give me the final Prime Song, or you will suffer the same fate.
What evil has corrupted you, Ingressus? I taught you better than this. I raised you better.
What you taught me was that the Ardoni were forgiving. And that I might have a chance to redeem my clan. But you were wrong. And I was wrong to think so. The other clans are stubborn and resentful. They look upon me with hate, disgust.
Ingressus, look around you. Look at how you've done. You grew up with these people. This was your clan.
Only now do I understand why.
What you are proposing puts yourself and your entire clans in the great danger, Ingressus.
On the contrary, my clan should be safe. I will join you in this attempt to overthrow Pythus. Should we succeed, the Voltaris will see a brighter future. And if we fail, then I alone will fall. And my clan, the Voltaris, we will survive. We have always survived. Do you see now, Sen?
You're right. They're all gone.
And soon, I will join them.
Ingressus, I'm sorry.
I tried. All my life, I tried to save my people from exile and slaughter. But I was wrong. So many times. Wrong to ally with the Nether. Wrong to kill my closest brother. I allowed the Prime Songs to destroy my very existence. There were times I even forgot my own name. And now it is too late. Too late to make amends. I have lost everyone. The Voltaris are no more.
You haven't lost everyone. I will restore the Voltaris clan, and everyone will know who fought to save them.
Thank you. Thank you, Sen. Many times have I watched the sunset, watched as the sky turned bright with colors. The colors of my clan. I am glad to see the sun set one more time.